570. Booking name. I don't know if he was named after Kobe, but Gervonta, they put an extra A. Why they take his Instagram handle and put the extra A? And I'm not hating. I'm not saying I want it to be higher, but I'm really asking if he did all this heinous activity that y'all saying, why is his bond, and he's a celebrity. He's a celebrity. So why is his bond less than 20K? And anybody who knows the bail bondsman game, you don't have to pay the full amount. You have to pay 10%. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Boxingego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Hey, yay. Hey, yay. The update you have all been waiting for. People are like, oh, but Boxingego, Tank, where's Tank? Gervonta Tank Davis, I got an update for you. Give me time. I'm going to break it down and let everybody know what's going on. I got the control center pulled up. This video will be about Gervonta Tank Davis and the latest headlines. Shocking moments captured on video or through pictures. I got 100% proof for you. Don't you even worry about that. Boxing's brightest star is now under the microscope, and I promise we will go through all of it in this particular video. So, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. Did a quicker video earlier, but this is going to be the proof that y'all needed. There were some people that, I don't know what it is, but some people were like, yo, Ego, is it true? I can't speak for other content creators. I don't put out fake news and cap. You guys are so used to being clickbaited that you think everybody is on that. So I will show you in the next 20 seconds what I'm talking about. Boom. This is Gervonta Davis being detained by, it looks like, the Miami PD. Maybe some of them were undercover. Stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll break down how it went down. So this is Tank with, it looks like some red pants on or whatever, and he is safely, without incident, been brought into custody, right? That right there with the, it looks like a 10 on his jersey, and you see all the officers around him. So yes, 100% the information was true. The person who captured this and leaked it says, casual day in Design District, just watched a bunch of undercovers box in Gervonta Davis's car and arrest him. You saw it here before the Shade Room. So they were on the spot, on location, and captured it in the moment, which that's the picture. I guess apparently the cops boxed him in, seen him, got the drop on him, and the rest is history. So yes, everything I reported earlier was very true. Very true. I will also go over some points of contention, right? Some things that never really made sense to me. So I'm gonna get started. Okay. I made a video about it. Some of you guys were spreading lies, straight up lies. You had content creators putting out lies, nefarious lies. Notice on my channel, I always tell you, be careful. Get your information from Boxingego. I'm one of the good guys, the Batman of boxing, the Bruce Wayne of boxing. And it's so true. I didn't pass judgment. I didn't lie on anything in the case. I told you from day one, There were some things that were fishy, like why is Miami PD putting on this big circus, which further proves my point, and stay tuned to the end of the video, I'll talk about that. But you had people spreading lies for clicks, saying Tank Davis is facing 21 to 25 years in prison, saying his career was kaput. His career's over now. He wasn't fighting Pacquiao. He's going to prison, going to jail, going to Rikers Island. And you even had people saying that he had fled the country and was now living in Cuba. I can't make this up. This is what y'all told me. And I'm like, let's just sit back, chill out, relax, and wait to see what happens, right? And clearly, I had the right idea by saying that, because the person who took this picture, it says, casual day in the design district where I just watched a bunch of undercovers box Gervonta Davis's car in and arrest him, which coincides with my earlier report, right? Now, I know what some of y'all are thinking. You're like, okay, casual day in the design district, but I still don't get it, Ego. Whatever do you mean? Well, let me put it together for you. Casual day in the design district. In case you don't know, the design district, what does that say? The most well-known design district is in Miami, Florida, located north of I-95 and south of Little Haiti, famous for high-end fashion design showrooms and public art installations, and so on and so forth. Miami Design District. The leaked video that I just showed you confirmed that's where Tank got apprehended and taken in. What does that say? Miami. I'm going through Miami. Manido a Miami. Come to the city where the heat is on. What do I gotta say it like Will Smith? So the point I'm saying is, y'all told me Tank left the country and he was on the run. Y'all said Tank was in Havana, Cuba, or somewhere else, evading the federales and the U.S. Marshals, to find out he was shopping in a known and high-end retail section. You can't make this stuff up. Now, hopefully, I've done a thorough enough job, and you see why I keep telling y'all I am the best in the business, and it's not even close. A lot of people, they want to rush out 2-4 minute videos and just put something out. They don't even care if it's accurate. They don't care if the information is reliable. They're just rushing videos out to try to capture a click so they can monetize. Me, I really do this for the sport of boxing. So if I'm going to put it out, I do my homework. That is what's lacking in the game. So on one count, y'all look stupid because y'all told me Tank fled the country. And then you had a bunch of people who claim to be street dudes, right? Talking about, come on, Tank, this is about to go real left. You might get in a shootout with the U.S. Marshals. Just turn yourself in, Tank. What type of street dude that abides by the street culture is out here snitching like that? Please let me know. Because maybe the street dudes that I know and the ones that you know are too different. So a lot of the information, because people hate on Tank, that you guys have been fed, has been officially denounced, and now you look stupid. And again, in this unpacked video, stay tuned to the end of this video, because I'm going to further make you look real bad and real stupid. So moving on, right? Okay. Boxing scene, Gervonta Davis arrested in Florida on those charges, which I've already went over and I've already confirmed to you, right? So we already got that down pat. That's what it is with Tank, right? Gervonta arrested less than 2 weeks after they issued an a warrant. Davis, 31, was tracked down in Miami Design District, which confirms the initial leaked photo that I just showed you. Following a surveillance operation that spanned 3 counties, and he was taken into custody without incident. Y'all was talking about he gonna get in a shootout and it's getting dangerous for him because he's a fugitive at large or wop. As he left a retail store. So does that sound like the behavior of this guy on the lam from the boys? Okay, first of all, he didn't leave the country. We've already corroborated and proven that. He didn't leave the country, and he's shopping in a known high-class, high-end, surveilled retail center, the Design District. Come on, bro. Davis will be transported to Turner Guilford Night Correctional Facility, the PD says. So he was out shopping when they caught him in Miami, where the warrant was. But y'all said he was a fugitive. Hardcore rapper, but he's glossy. Davis, a Baltimore native, now lives in Florida, which we knew, is a former 3-division champion, blah, blah, blah. Davis will likely soon enter a plea to Miami-Dade County judge and learn more about his legal calendar. Richard Wolf, the attorney for the woman who is suing, blah, blah, blah. We look forward to service and starting the process towards civil action and prosecuting our civil cases for damages. So they're going to go after Tank's money and try to get paid. That's what that means. Documents reviewed by Boxing Scene earlier the month revealed Davis is facing counts. We already know about the counts. If you don't, you're not subscribed to Boxingego because I already went over it. The victim stated that Tank grabbed her by the hair. Already went over that. The woman whose name was redacted. It's funny. You got the black fighter. His name is plastered everywhere for accusations and what he's alleged to have done. But then they withhold the name of the alleged victim. Funny how that works. But it's supposed to be guilty, until proven, or innocent until proven guilty. She stated the relationship ended 1 month prior to the incident. Judge Wolfson wrote in a statement the support of the arrest warrant, which is a moot point. They got him now. She blocked all forms of communication with him. She advised there's a history of DV between them. She showed text messages that she received from Davis. A detective informed the judge. Davis was in trouble earlier with another issue, and that's it. So the bottom line is we have to watch and see how this stuff plays out, right? We have to see how it plays out. I'm not going to keep going into the case. Again, I'm not a detective. I'm not a cop. They're going to figure it out and see what's next. I told you to stay tuned to the end of the video for obvious reasons. In case you were wondering, here's the official mug shot after Tank was taken into custody. So this is very true. And that's why you have an updated mugshot. Again, y'all told me that Tank was on the lam and he was the Jesse James or John Dillinger of this era. He look regular. He don't look like a person that was hiding in closets and, have a 5 o'clock shadow. He looks like a regular, like he normally looks. He don't look like this fugitive. Like when people are harboring fugitives and stuff like that, usually they look pretty rough because they can't go to no barbershop, can't get no haircuts, don't want to be seen in public, got to wear disguises, da-da-da-da. This looked like regular old Tank. So you guys amped it and gassed it up and said it was this, that, and the third. But you said he left the country, already went over that. They found him where he lives, where the warrant was issued, in Miami. I thought he left the country. Why is he shopping at a regular known district? That's why someone probably snitched on him. Hey, I seen Tank Davis. Crime Stoppers or DJ Academics or something told on him. And then they got the drop on him. But he don't look like this fugitive that's been hiding under beds and evading the laws. Now, again, I told you to stay tuned to the end. Here's his jail number, bookie name, Gervonta Bryant Davis. Bryant is his middle name. I got his warrant case, arrest warrant. This is what's interesting to me. They set his bond at $16,000. And if you know anything, you don't have to pay the full amount. Usually it's like 10%, right? So now it says kidnapping attempt, charge false imprisonment, right? So for me, right off rip, that number seems very weird, because if it's a real felony to the point where Miami Gardens PD felt they needed to do like this full-on Zodiac Iller style press conference to apprehend Tank in this, like, they were like, we're on a manhunt to get this fugitive. They were making it sound like he was the new Jeffrey Dahmer, right? And we got to get him off the streets immediately. You are all in danger. And it's a felony, and this is real serious business. Why would they set his bond so low? He's a multi-millionaire. Clearly he can swing that, because 10% of that is $1,600, $1,600. And then I'm pretty sure the charge wouldn't say attempt if he full on like did like Su Young, father to son, Su Young in Rush Hour. Like if you did a Rush Hour Su Young and actually, the girl don't like you, nobody likes you, you actually took the girl, it ain't gonna say attempt. So it's like, y'all amp this up. Y'all listen to academics or whoever you listen to, hoping the worst for Tank. And then according to the actual booking paperwork for that you're looking at for Tank, I'm not saying it's not a serious case. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is, you told me he needed to flee the country because of these charges. You told me that his career was ruined. This is what content creators fed y'all. And per usual, leave it to Boxingego, I always clear the air and give you the real. So if you like my style of doing things, which is the right way, the honest way, I don't have to lie. I don't have to clickbait you. I don't have to have a bloated intro and then this much content. I'm giving y'all what's real. I don't know what's going to happen with Tank. I'm not a judge. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a detective. That is their job. I'm a content creator. I make content, dummy. So if you respect that, respect it. But we'll see what's next for Tank. But surely this can't be what y'all told me he left the country for. You think he can't afford a $16K bond? And again, if the charges are so severe, like y'all were making it seem, like I've seen people where their bail was set at $1 million. Why would they set it for so low? So to me, it looked like a clout chase from Miami PD. He's a high profile name. He has, other smut attached to his name. So they used it as a springboard to make an example and show that they were like trying to satisfy the victim or whatever. It looked like a clout chase. So I don't know what's going to happen, but don't be surprised if what the haters want to happen don't happen. And Tank throw some money at it and we don't hear too much about it. I don't know that. That is pure conjecture and my speculation, but I will keep you guys posted no matter how this plays out. For more credible boxing news, subscribe.